Choose your fighter. I would say of these fighters, I think the bear is probably going to come out on top pretty much every conflict. So yeah, let's go with the let's go with the bear. But yeah, you definitely can choose your own fighter in the comments below. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is beaver testicles, the treasured testicles of the medieval beaver. So there you see a popular trend in medieval bestiaries and artwork. This is supposed to be a beaver. I know. It does not look anything like a beaver at all. The person who painted this, I can't imagine they'd ever seen a beaver and thought that this was a good depiction of it. There's no paddle tail, no, I think it's got pointed ears, no teeth, got these long, very canine-like legs. Yes, Castoreum is what we're talking about. Okay, a beaver in a bestiary about 1270. Unknown illustrator, possibly made by Thuran, or made in Thuran, France. Tempera colors, gold leaf, and ink on parchment. Okay, so that's what that image is. Just giving you a citation on that. Popular in the European Middle Ages, the bestiaries. Did I skip that? Oh yeah, here we go. Meet 19 animals of the medieval bestiary in Book of Beast, a blog series created by art history students at UCLA with guidance from Professor Meredith Cohen and curator Larissa Grolemond. The post complement the exhibition Book of Beast at Getty Center from May 14th to August 18th, 2019. That's from Ed. Popular in European Middle Ages, the bestiary is a type of illustrated manuscript. I love medieval bestiaries. I spent hours looking through them. Manuscript that describes and depicts beasts of all kinds. Even though each animal story has a Christian moral, some of the stories may surprise today's readers with their violent and sexual plots. The Beaver Hunt, for example, is a thrilling, vicious tale, still relevant to our daily lives. The Hunt for Castoreum. The beaver's legend is one of humorous misfortune, as well as bravery and sacrifice. Throughout the Middle Ages, beavers were hunted for their castor sacs, which produce castoreum, an oily substance used for medicinal purposes. During the hunt, the beaver was said to take it upon himself to bite off his testicles in order to end the chase. He reveals to the hunter that he does not have them and is spared. The beaver's castor glands were thought to be connected to its testicles, but were actually located internally. The word castor in Latin is a Latin term for beaver, and castoreum is the substance secreted by both male and female beavers to scent mark their territories. While castoreum might sound like it's related to the word castration, which coincidences with the beaver's tail, it actually comes from the Sanskrit term for musks. A beaver in here's another image of an alleged beaver that does not look anything like a beaver. It does have a flattened tail, but its tail is tiny. It still has the pointed ears, and the unwebbed long toes, long limbs. So not really looking like a beaver, but getting closer to the horse, on the other hand, looks all right. I mean, as far as medieval bestiaries go. Good morning, Gur. Nice of you to join us. Late again, I see. And hello. All right. In the medieval bestiaries, the beaver is usually illustrated at the high point of his tail, in the midst of biting off his testicles. However, some illuminations depict the beaver already castrated with his testicles in midair, as he reveals himself to the hunter in hopes of ending the chase. The beaver is rarely depicted in a realistic manner in bestiaries. Its elongated body, thin tail, and exaggerated legs more closely resemble a fox. Yeah, I would say a fox. Definitely looks like a fox. Throwing vice at the devil. The story of the beaver biting off his glands goes as far back as Egyptian hieroglyphs, where it is alluded to the punishment for adultery. When adapted for Christian bestiaries, the beaver's tale took on a different message. The beaver hunt reminds man that if he wishes to live chastely and without sin, he must cut off all vices that could influence immoral behavior and throw them at the devil. So cut off your balls and throw them at the devil is the message of this, what do you call this, fable, I guess? By doing so, the devil will leave you alone. If the devil comes back to pressure acts of evil, man will reveal that he has cut off his vices and no longer has any desire to sin. Interestingly, the beaver's tail retains relevance in today's life. We still use the beaver's musky, vanilla-scented Castoreum in perfume, medicine, and even rarely food. The Food and Drug Administration considers Castoreum as natural flavoring and has approved it for as a legal food additive. So, Jen, yeah, vanilla extract contains beaver butt juice. LOL. Who knew that the beaver was the virtuous hero we all needed? And there he is, munching his balls. Yeah, so that was our first stop in HiveScience news. Just bringing everybody up to date on the beaver in medieval times in the way it was depicted.